Okay. I did not like this book. I did not like this book. And hey, if you could please hit the like and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. This is Christina, Kristina. This is where we read books, talk about books, no special effects, no theme music, no fancy schmancy stuff going on there. I just read a book and talk to you about the book. There's no special editing, there's no theme music, there's no fancy schmancy stuff going on. So, I'm gonna, if I remember, and you know me, I never remember anything, I'm gonna put the link up for this book, that I did a video on this book. I liked this book. I thought it was just awesome, groundbreaking, very moving book. And see here? See Marie here? So, I'll put the link up. So, I was like, oh, this is an earlier book. Let's try this out. I like her. She's a good author. I hated it. Absolutely hated it. And confession time. I'll tell you in a minute. So, my biggest pet peeve. Alright, I'm stupid, I'm ignorant, I'm unintelligent, whatever. I admit my faults. But I didn't know who the narrator was. Okay. Sorry. We were several chapters in before we were told who the narrator was. It's I. I have no idea who I is. Just a minute. So, I have no idea who I is. Don't know. Alright, so I'm stupid. It's Agatha. Well, I didn't know that. Yeah, I know. I'm not on the other side of town. She wants me on the other side of town. So, I didn't know that I was Agatha. So, then the characters aren't introduced. She's talking to all these people. Doesn't say so-and-so my friend. Or doesn't say my neighbor. Doesn't say any of that crap. Okay? Doesn't say any of that crap. Sorry. She's pissed. So the characters are not. So I don't know who the I person is for several chapters. I'm sorry, I don't know who the I person is, and it made me very frustrated and very angry. Then she just knocked all over to the table, off the phone, onto the floor. So then anyway, then the character's introduced. She's talking to all these people. She doesn't say my neighbor, my friend, my house guest. She doesn't say any of that. So that pissed me off. So like now I'm several chapters in and I'm pissed off. She's a Smokey. So I lost all my notes. My gal pal here feels better now. So and I'm still sick. Sorry. So I don't know who. No, I'm sitting down and I'm reading this book, and I do not know who the I is. I'm sitting down reading this book, and all these characters are brought in. James asked me blah blah blah, or Sam said this, or Maggie, Mudge, or Charlotte Fisher said this. I'm not told if they're a neighbor. I'm not told if they're a friend. I'm not told if they're a relative. I'm not told anything. I'm not told anything. So, I'm a little pissed. I'm a little angry. I'm a little upset. Then it took me, I'm sorry, I'm stupid, but damn it, Smokey. It took me, hand to God, 20 chapters before I figured it out. I'm stupid. So, and please hit the like and subscribe and support me in my stupidity. So, what the book does is it goes back and forth. Pre-marriage, post-marriage. Let's see. Chapter 1, 1912. Chapter 2, 1926. Chapter 3, 1912. Chapter 4, 1926. Chapter 5, 1912. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I wanted a straight, linear story. Start in 1912 and work your way up to 1926 and beyond. I didn't like the 12, the 26, 12, 26, 12, 26. It just got old. And that's why it took me a few chapters to figure it out. So it's learning how Agatha and Archie met. Then they're married and she's disappeared. Back to learning how he did his courtship. Next chapter, Archie complaining to the police about their investigation. Back to the courtship. Back to the future. Complaining about the way the police procedure is going and his wife is missing. Back to the courtship or wedding. And then back to the missing. And then back to the marriage. And then back to the missing. And then back to the marriage and birth of child. And then back to the missing. And then back to the marriage. And then back to the missing. I lasted 20 chapters. And then I was like, screw you. Hand to God. So, I did read the last 2 chapters. And the author wrote 2 endings. And you can choose your own ending. And I wanted to scream here. She did what? She did it for what? But I don't want to spoil your spoils. Alright, let's do it this way. She just couldn't, I guess because she's Agatha Christie. She couldn't do anything the normal way. She had to do it the Agatha Christie way. And I was just like, she did this, why? And she couldn't have done it the normal way? Sorry, I just said that. She had to do it this way? Well, good effing grief. So I'm so glad that I didn't read all those extra chapters. Because what was the point? The back and the forth and the back and the forth and the back and the forth and the back and the forth was driving me crazy. If you had told it in one straight line, I might have followed it a little better. We might have known who all the characters were. You could have done the first 10 chapters pre, and then the next 10 chapters post disappearance. because she disappears. Agatha's makes it. I'm just gonna say it because it's right. She stages her own disappearance. All right, car on the side of the road, leaves her belongings there, etc. But and it's in the book. She leaves Archie a note and tells him the real deal. But Archie can't tell the police the real deal. I was just over it. I'd had it. 20 chapters, I was done. Absolutely done. So let me know if you read it. But I'm telling you, before, after, before, after, before, after, before, after, the yo-yo got too much. And then when you find out what happened, you're like, she did what? Why? She couldn't have Sorry. Going down that same road again. Sorry. Oh, hey, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And don't forget to check out Unboxing on Sunday. And we're reading my gal pal here. This is the next book I'm reading. Probably not when this video airs. This is going to air way down the road. But I taped these in advance. So this is the one I'm reading next. So that's kind of a spoiler. How far down the line I'm reading. And If Then Fridays. If you like this author, maybe you like that author. Also, Star Trek Voyager recaps on Friday. If you haven't seen the Star Trek Next Generation recaps on Fridays, please go watch those. There's quite a few of those towards the end that have the jibber, because my computer was adjusting, and Best Buy and HP would tell me there was nothing wrong with it, and I'm sitting going, yeah, but look at this video. But anyways, and Flashback Mondays, I need some ideas for that. I'm running out of ideas. I'm going to have to go back to the magazine, and that's going to make stuff older. And I don't want to go too old. But anyways, and then my daily book reviews, where I read a book and talk about a book. No special effects, no theme music, no any fancy schmancy stuff there. Have a good one.